my god, here we go again. When will people realize that calling something an over-exaggerated form of imagery is not necessarily racist? It really depends how you put it. But it really kind of doesn't help when the artist themselves says that they purposely over-exaggerate ethnic features because they like that in their art style. And I was just agreeing with them. Like, you know, your art is over-exaggerated. It is cartoony. It is unrealistic. So how does that make me racist for agreeing what someone does with their art style? How does that make me make fun of big features that aren't natural looking? And I'm not trying to bully people for their art style, but it's like, if you say, hey, I like drawing ethnic features in like an exaggerated way because I like making my art style look cartoony. If I agree with you, that does not make me racist. I'm just agreeing on your original statement because you said it yourself, not me. We should also actually learn the meaning of over-exaggerated imagery because a lot of people take it as a racial thing and it doesn't even have to be that. But I feel like if you always take things in a racist way, then it's just really an issue. And not to mention calling people with ethnic features big is kind of weird because it's like not everybody has to have like a wide nose and big lips for them to be considered a person, because you know, like everybody comes in different shapes and sizes. But honestly, I don't know, it's like people just want to make things racist for no reason when it's not even racist. Because how is calling something a cartoon racist? But this for sure is racist, most definitely. But it's like, I'm not even like talking about this. And if anything, I'm referencing to something like this at most, like an actual over-exaggerated cartoon. Because that's the definition. And can we talk about how this lovely person, they ain't do no wrong. They contacted me, and this bitch gonna run her ass talking about some, don't worry, this person you replied to is racist and transphobic and bitch, sit your motherfucking ass down. But I mean, I did check his ass, but like, motherfucker blocked me. I made him a little angry wangy, you know. But it's like, why is this motherfucker stalking me on Twitter? That's actually crazy. And in no way, shape, or form am I trying to like promote my Twitter, but I'm saying like, this person is calling me a harasser, but they're like searching on all of my platforms available to try and talk shit. You see how weird that is? And then on one of their posts, they're trying to shame me for using a slur I can already claim. But remember, you guys, our little friend here likes to call people slurs out of anger. Yeah, so if someone makes them a little angry wangy, the slurs are coming, for sure. But nah. Me saying a slur I can claim is so horrible. And I guess I also tried saying that I doxed myself when I really didn't. I mean, they were saying, oh, but they exposed their mother's name. My mother's name is a common Hispanic name. It's not that hard to guess. It's really not. Because this person claims to have like so much evidence against me when they were brought into this argument like 2 months after it happened. Okay, like, so they're a little late to the party, but it's like all the evidence they have, they didn't even screenshot themselves. They just got it from Seo and Miyui, who kind of exposed themselves, I guess. Because if you actually thoroughly read through their link tree, you can see where they have someone secretly as my mutual spying on me when my account is private and trying to see my videos and what my other possible alt accounts are, and then sending people to those alt accounts to stalk and harass me some more. So let's backtrack on who the actual harasser is, okay? Because I really think niggas aren't like the smartest at covering shit up, because Miyui deadass went to TikTok support and said that I called Seo a rapist. I never met that bitch a day in my life. How the fuck is she supposed to rape me through the screen? The bitch ain't the fucking grudge. She can't fucking teleport. Shut the fuck up. And then Shorty like, oh, they're sending people to mass report us. Mind you guys, I had no idea of Miyu's existence until like September, the 28th? This day exactly? Because the truth is they already blocked me. So I wasn't able to know who the fuck they were. The only reason why I discovered them, I guess, I don't know, is because I had somebody in my comments talking about there were YouTube videos about me, and I was confused as hell. Because Blue first mentioned MeWe to me, but I didn't know who they were. They're like, oh yeah, MeWe's art's better than yours. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, I kid you not, I searched the bitch on Google. Like, I had no idea who she was. Like, I kept hearing about MeWe, but I didn't know who the bitch was. I thought she might have been famous or something. The fucking celebrity, or like Paprika, like had like a bunch of followers. Like, I was confused out of my motherfucking mind. And I know they had some passion when they made this one. Nigga said, they need to be banned. We've tried blocking them and speaking to... Like, how the fuck do you speak to a nigga, then block them, then unblock them, then speak to them? Like, make up your mind, please. Because I never said that Sia was trying to fill up on me and all that weird shit. I just told the bitch, don't call me a nigga because I'm not her nigga. Because just because I go by he, him pronouns don't mean I want to be a nigga. I just told the bitch like that. Like, I'm not a girl. I'm not a dude. You can respect my pronouns, but just don't call me a dude because I'm not her buddy. She kept calling me bud. The fuck is a bud? I'm not your buddy. Fuck. Because if we're being honest, most of Miu's screenshots are just implying things without actual proof and just labeling them as such and calling it proof. Because if you look through MeWe's Linktree and actually thoroughly read it, and like the timelines and what she's saying, you can see some things don't add up. Like, for example, MeWe wrote like this little paragraph thing where she says that I mock Muslim women, but there is no screenshots of me doing as such. It's mainly just her word. Because I drew a Disney princess, Tiana, from Princess and the Frog, in fact. I drew her in a hijab. And I made a little scar on her face. MeWe and seos said that hundreds, thousands, millions of Muslim people came to them specifically and told them that I was being Islamophobic and the scar on her face was making her look like she was into voodoo magic. Do you guys realize how schizophrenic that sounds? Like, I'm not even trying to like bash anybody who actually has schizophrenia, but that alone sounds like an actual hallucination. Because you want to know the craziest thing? I posted that drawing privately at first. Privately. So how the... And that's not even the icing on the cake, bro, because there's more. But I explained in my other two videos, one video being 46 minutes long with a whole bunch of evidence and stuff, and another one that's like 20 minutes, really. So, and if it's like really too long for you guys, you can just read the description. It basically just gives like a preview of it. And like I said, Seo and MeWe's quote-unquote evidence is just really taking things out of context and labeling it as something it's not. Because, like, for example, I talked about how a plus-sized drawing, I guess, that Seo made like a while ago wasn't actually plus-size. It just looked like bubbles attached to what seemed to be the body. And then proceeded to say that I call all plus-size women ugly. Like, shawty must not know who I am for real. Like, I'm seriously, can we talk about how fun this is? But anyways... It's just weird to, like, call damn near everything racist if you don't like what the person is saying. Like, oh, you gotta be racist. And what? What? Because calling something an over-exaggerated drawing isn't really racist. It kind of just depends how you put it. But I mean, like, if you straight up say that you make over-exaggerated drawings and get mad when people agree with you, I think that's like a personal issue or like maybe short-term memory loss or something. I don't know. But you also can't call somebody like a stalker and harasser if you send your friends, little followers, mutuals, whoever the fuck, to stalk and harass that person. Like, you're still stalking and harassing them. You're just sending people to do it. It's a different font. But to be honest, that's all I gotta say. So, yeah.